The State Department says Israel may have violated international law in Gaza and likely used American-supplied weapons to do so. A report ordered by President Biden and issued by the State Department says Israel has the knowledge and means to mitigate civilian harm, but high levels of civilian deaths, quote, raises substantial questions about whether the IDF is using them effectively in all cases. It goes on to say that given Israel's reliance on weapons supplied by the U.S., it's, quote, reasonable to assess that some U.S. weapons have been used in instances that are inconsistent with Israel's obligation under international law. The international law requirements Israel agreed to call for nations to take steps to protect civilian lives, allow humanitarian aid into war zones, and avoid excessive destruction of civilian infrastructure. But the report adds more information is needed, and details are hard to assess given the conflict with Hamas. It also accuses Israel of lacking transparency. It comes as talks over a potential ceasefire slowed this week over the situation in Rafah, and new reports suggest Israel's war cabinet voted to expand operations in the southern city of Rafah, where more than 1 million people have taken refuge. The move defying President Biden, who says the U.S. cannot support such a move and has withheld weapons. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan speaking with George Stephanopoulos.
Israel's ambassador to the United States has responded to President Biden's decision not to provide some offensive weapons that could be used in the Rafah invasion, saying it sends the wrong message to Hamas and puts Israel in a corner. How do you respond to that?
Nobody has been a stronger supporter of Israel than Joe Biden. He has sent an enormous amount of capability for Israel to take on Hamas. Secondly, the president has made clear he's going to continue to make sure Israel has what it needs to defend itself. Full stop. Foursquare, that will happen. And then third, the president has said that he has concerns about a full-scale military invasion of Rafah.
Marcus Moore, ABC News, Tel Aviv.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.